Hey, this is Justin at GPS Plumbing. Today we're doing what's called a pull and reset for a toilet. So what that is we're going to pull the toilet up as the homeowner was having water around the base of their toilet. So what we're doing is we're going to pull the toilet, set it to the side, check the flange, check the wax ring, make sure that there's no damage or anything else hidden underneath the toilet. I'm hoping that it's just a pull and reset and that you don't have any more damage, but this is one of the reasons that you may have spots in your ceiling or water around the base of your toilet or just some damage that you may not see coming from anywhere. So you guys will see everything here in just a few minutes as I pull this toilet up and get it going. So we just sucked out all the water so that when we pull the toilet, we shouldn't get too much water, if any, coming out underneath the toilet. We're going to put a bucket under the shutoff valve and we're going to disconnect the water supply just to make sure that there's no additional leaks coming from this while we're doing the work. And see the caulking's coming apart. It's one of the signs that there is a leak under the toilet. Yep. So with this one, I'm going to show you how I can tell that their wax ring never sealed. Here's a brand new one. Haven't even gotten it out of the box yet. Perfect condition. That wax ring never mashed down and it never sealed. So that's why they were getting water up all over the floor and underneath these tiles. See, none of that caulking should have come up that easily. So these are long closet bolts. The other ones I have over there are short closet bolts. So the way that I know that these mash whenever I install my toilets, it's going to be really hard to show, but I'm going to lift the toilet up, I'm going to hover it over the wax rings, I'm going to look inside these holes right here on the sides of the toilet, right in here. I'm going to look and I'm going to look for the bolts. I'm going to feel the wax ring, and then I can feel it mash down. And you'll see the toilet, I'll see if I can show you guys on this. The toilet will kind of hold up with the wax rings. So, here we go. bolts. There's one on the left. There's one on the right. Lost one on the left. There it is. So now, right there, it's touching the wax. And there it is. Just mashed down when I felt that. So, as I said, it's really hard to show it, but when you're holding the toilet up, you'll feel the resistance of the wax, and then you'll feel it mash with the toilet together. Perfecto. Get it in tight. Now is when we connect water. Okay, water back on. So now we're testing the toilet to make sure that it shows that there are no leaks coming out on either side. So the first flush will tell you if anything's wrong. Usually, if I can see everything and I can get it going, I can verify that there's nothing wrong with it. So I like to flush it about 3 times before getting anything, just to make sure that there's no leaks underneath the toilet, because the first flush isn't going to show anything with this kind of work, where I can see everything and I can verify that it's good when I install it. So the third flush, there would be a collection of water if there was, and we'd get a whole bunch of water coming up by then. So now, do that. Turn on the flashlight. Good. No signs of a leak. All right, so we're all done here. The toilet flushes properly with no leaks around the sides. If you guys need any help with your plumbing needs, just give us a call at GPS Plumbing and we'll help take care of everything for you.